Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Yankees. John Sciambi along with Chris Singleton. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Siggy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Ready for baseball here in New York. Mike Yastrzemski up here. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Sinker. Low inside.
On the ground to first, Rice. He steps on the bag. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boo. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just killing the fences out there.
Slider.
Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Middle inside.
And they'll do it again.
Circle change. Middle outside.
Here's a 1-2. Got him. That's out number 2.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here's Matt Olson. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Grisham on the move. And that is that. Middle of the first, no score. Back here in New York and going for Atlanta, Spencer Strider. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. One guy leading the way offensively. offensively for this club right now, Aaron Judge.
We are watching one of the greatest hitters that has ever lived. You're talking about a career OPS over 1,000. Think of the other names in the conversation with this guy. Rogers Hornsby, Lou Gehrig, Jimmy Fox, Ted Williams, Babe Ruth. Just amazing.
Judge came up with 4 hits in his last game. And a big swing and a miss. Judge over the top.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. That's the second out.
That slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow dab. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. I'll tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Ball.
And the 1-0. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. We played an inning, no score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley.
4-seam fastball.
Riley
Low inside.
went deep twice in his last game.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
On the ground to third. And a foul ball.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Middle inside.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
That clears the zone. That's strike 1. No score here in the second.
High outside.
Strike 2. Harris wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Siggy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Slider.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul.
Circle change. Low middle.
On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That's a ball. Missed. That one misses.
4-4. Take your break.
Leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And that's too high. This one's smoked on its way out of here. His 21st of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And a foul ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here! They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they add on. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up the ballpark.
First pitch just misses. McMahon with a homer in his last game. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the second game of the series. Hammered down the right side, but foul. One down.
Ball, that's outside.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Already 3 runs across in the frame, bottom half of inning number 2. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Well struck right field, carrying well to the warning track, makes the catch.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So up next, Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeling over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. Hard ground ball, base stop. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting up, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Ball, that's low.
The 1-0. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Runner on the go. And a foul ball. One-two now. Runner on the go again.
That's
Pitch
ball
misses. Safe at second, and easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Man at second. In the air to left center. Yastrzemski on the move to the alley. Out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Volpe at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. That one misses. Going to count 1-2. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Pitch kicks away. Throw into third, in there safely. Volpe up to third on the wild pitch.
He just hasn't had it in this one. Been fighting himself out there, and that's just another example of it. We'll see if he can find it at all while he's still out there.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Up and in, and that's ball 3. Aaron Judge waiting to hit for the Yankees. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back at Yankee Stadium. So here's the Braves' designated hitter, Jurickson Profar.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry.
Low inside.
This one in the air, center field. And that will fall. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Sinker. Low outside.
And the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
4-seam fastball. Low middle.
Late with the swing there.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Fly ball down the line. Rice takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
One out, man at first. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
He's done a great job making contact recently, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Hit in the air, center field. Makes the grab.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Mike.
4-seam fastball. Middle inside.
And first offering is fouled off.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
That one fouled off.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
There goes down looking. One left for Atlanta. They trail it here 3-0. Back in the Bronx. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money will never change us. We gon' do what we major. Gotta grind till it take all your pain away. It takes us to save us.
That one ripped right center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly. Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career, but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. We talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Two down, base is empty. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Pitch is in there. And the count is 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Struck him out swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees, but they lead at 3-0. On to extra innings, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Steps in, league leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Plate discipline and raw power. Tough to teach that combo.
No doubt about it. OPS tells the story perfectly. He's their offensive engine. So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Ball 2.
Sinker. Low middle. Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
The 2-2 on the way. Struck him out without a swing. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Hey!
Four-seam
Yankees
fastball.
up by 3. Top half of inning number 4. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Slider. Low outside.
Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Fires to first in time.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Austin Riley. Struck out swinging his first time.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
And there's a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Still down 3-0.
Know they all hate that. I can see it in their conscience, and I know they all watching. I've been balling since the YMC. Hey, know the work.
Back in the Bronx, bottom 4, Ben Rice. Stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one pulled foul.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. And there it is. He continues his hot swinging.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Hey!
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Rice aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. To the right side. Over to Kim. 1 and 2. What a play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Base is empty after the double play. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Yankees 3 and the Braves nothing. Back now in the Bronx. Now in for the Braves. Michael Harris II.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
You know, these Braves, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The bat.